You ever hear an engine so good it feels like it rewired your brain? I am standing at a lonely gas station at sunset, staring at a midnight purple 1999 Nissan Skyline GTR. Bug splatters on the bumper, tiny rock chips on the hood, back seats full of grocery bags. Here's a fun fact about the R34 Skyline. Japan limited its horsepower on paper to 276, but most of them secretly made more from the factory. A legend that never liked to admit how strong it really was. Owner's name is Hana, 30, accountant, daily commuter. Not a YouTuber, not a street racer. She grew up in a tiny apartment with paper-thin walls. Every night she fell asleep to the sound of traffic. One sound always cut through. A straight 6 howl that climbed and climbed until it vanished. She could tell it apart from trucks and buses. In high school, she found out what it was named, Skyline. She wrote it in the margins of every notebook. Everyone told her those cars were impossible. Too rare, too expensive, too complicated. So she bought what she could. Used Civics, old hatchbacks, a rusty wagon. Always reliable, never magic. On her 30th birthday, she stopped at this gas station and saw it. The purple R34, hood up, owner swearing at a dying battery. Her heart dropped. This was the sound from her childhood, stranded in front of her. She offered a jump. He laughed until she pulled jumper cables from her trunk like a sword. Engine fired, that legendary 6-cylinder clearing its throat. He stared at her smile and said, "You want it?" Bank said no. Her budget said no. Her chest said yes so loud it hurt. They worked out payments. She sold almost everything she owned that did not have 4 wheels. Now this legend sits in office parking lots next to crossovers and minivans. Co-workers roll their eyes, say it is too much car for a spreadsheet job. But on the drive home, when the road finally opens up, she drops a gear. The turbo spool, the skyline in the windshield turns gold with the setting sun. For 10 perfect seconds, she is the kid in that tiny apartment again, listening to the car that sounded like freedom. Only this time, she is the one holding the wheel. Because if you really love cars, you know. Sometimes the rarest thing is not the vehicle. It is the life you finally build around the sound you have been chasing since you were small.